Hey everybody. Today we're talking about reeds and how to get them wet properly and how to use them and place them on your reed or on your mouthpiece, and we're ready to go. So the reeds I play on are Diodario, the Reserve. I play on a 3 medium. Been playing my instrument for 28 years. There's no reason to work that hard to play on anything else. It's about having a good sound and setting up your armature correctly. That's why we're here. All right, so as you're going to play, what I like to do is when I have a reed, I like to clean up the back end. New reeds that you've played on a little bit, I take my reed knife, I take it out of its pouch, and I clean the back end of this just slightly, moving any fibers, any loose fibers, and making sure that there's going to be a good seal on my mouthpiece. So and this is not necessary, but I like to make sure to have a reed knife on there just to make sure you get a good seal on there. After that, everybody, I like to put the back end of my reed into my mouth first. You're not going to play on it after you put it on your mouthpiece, so this is really your only time to get that. And what I like to do is grab some water and just hold it in your mouth, and you can actually get water through the mouthpiece into this brand new reed, and it helps it get a lot of moisture in there quickly, so if you don't have time to soak your reed or anything. So you just grab some water. If you can hear that, those are the bubbles of the fibers. So then you do that, and you flip it around, do the front end. Same thing, get some water. You gotta make sure though, again, you can drink it, it's your spit. You gotta hold on to the size of the reed, because if you may be inhaling too quickly or creating that suction, you may accidentally swallow the reed and it hits the back of your throat, and then you have going to the emergency room, any of those things happening. So make sure you take care when you're doing this. You hold on to the sides like a straw or something, the same action you would hold onto a straw and go, that's the same thing you're gonna do here. And when that's nice and good, you want to make sure that you're going to lay it flat on this seal. Boom. Yeah, that's what we like to do. Some people put the ligature on first. This is an Optimum 3L, I think, mouthpiece. Is it AL3 mouthpiece, Optimum? I put my reed and then on the mouthpiece, and then I slide my ligature over. You can do it any other way. I've been doing it for 28 years, like I said, and I've never had issues. Just take your time. And now it's reed placement. Now, I like to think about where I'm trying to do it. I'll show y'all here in a second. Is I look straight at it, and I want the thickness of a hair to be on top of the reed, and that's going to be the back of the reed, back of the mouthpiece showing. So if you can see that, the smallest amount of reed on there. Okay, everybody? And then once we put it all together, and here's a saxophone, then either, there's a couple of different ways to make sure we do this properly. You have your mouthpiece just slide onto your neck first, okay? If you get into the habit of doing it the other way, like how I had it on here, then you can bend it. So I just want to show you the proper way. Take that off of there first, slide your mouthpiece on there, make sure you have a neck strap. This neck strap's gonna take the weight. See, this one's on my shoulders, not even on there. You're gonna have it on your hook, put your saxophone on here, and then quickly let's talk about placement. We can just play one beautiful note after we're done. Make sure it's set. Now the placement of this, everybody, you just wanna open your mouth where your jaw is, and you're just gonna roll your lip in, bring your bottom lip into where your skin and your lip meet, right there. And that's gonna be placed where your teeth are. So you're just gonna open a little bit. Roll in, create a seal. And now let's talk about neck strap, the placement, like I said in one of my videos. Too high, right, too low. So you want to make sure when the instrument goes to your face. Like I didn't move my head, see that? My head's not moving, the instrument's coming to my body. And then you breathe from the lower half part of your body, good full breath, and I'll just play a D natural. would go back, take this reed off, get the, let's see, the reed knife. I can take that off, and then I can slowly take off this, get my reed knife, and then slightly do a little bit around here. So where I'm going to start is shave off slightly, just with the same type of technique I was doing, back to forward, not back and forth. It's back to forward strokes. All right, not back and forth, back to forward, boom, boom. And you're gonna get away starting at the harder part and then getting lighter as you get to the bottom end. And then again, we're just cleaning up any types of things are there. And if you're looking at the reed into about this part here, you wanna see where it's trying to be even. If there's a light spot, that means it's a little lighter there, so the wood, so you may have to take some off on the opposite side to have a little bit balance, because it could be a little bit more difficult. So I just basically do that there. We're gonna slide this back on, and then we should be rocking and rolling. Maybe one more time for good measure to make sure everything has a good seal. Again, make sure it stays flat. Again, so slowly, I make sure that I see just the thickness of my hair. Again, I have black hair. Well, as of now, I don't know how many times I can say that until. And then I'm moving my reed with just my fingers on the side. I'm not touching the heart of the reed. I'm not touching it with my thumb. Your thumb has skin cells. Your thumb has dirt. It's gonna get crammed into there. So if you look at where I placed my reed, it's, man, you see that? Yeah, now let's hear that same D natural kind of cleared up again a little bit more. Here we go. Everybody. All right. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. I'm going to be doing a lot more saxophone things. Cheers, everybody.